Alrighty. What's up, everybody? It is I, your troubled god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for a Wednesday night video. And it's Wednesday night. You know what that means. Time for another video right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there. You know where it is. Down in the description box below. We're almost at 700 subscribers. Hopefully we'll get over that plateau. Maybe by this weekend. I don't know. But we're getting close to 700 subscribers on a road to 750. And maybe to 1,000. Who knows. But slow and steady wins the race. But thank you all who have subscribed in the past, now, and hopefully in the future. Conan. But we'll see what happens with that. But for those of you who have just subscribed, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. And like I said, grab yourself a cold one and enjoy the show. And that's that. For everybody else, please like the video. Hit that subscribe button down below on my this channel, my other channels as well. Like I said, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to hit that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything else. Because you miss anything, oh boy, you need a slap in the face. Because you're SOL. And you better know what that means. And if not, well, fuck you, man. Oh, that's, pretty much all I gotta say about that. We move on. We will move on with that. And like I said, if you're brand new here or you're just watching this for the very first time and you thinking about subscribing, well, please do. And subscribe to my other channels. Lots of content on those channels as well. And as we say, thanks for watching. Welcome to the party. Give yourself a cold one. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. You know, get out. Simple as that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got AEW Dynamite coming up in a little bit. Should be a great show from Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. Dun, 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 dun. Can't wait for that. Should be a good show. Lots of good stuff. We're going to hear from the Hangman, Adam Page, about to do some cowboy shit. We got The War, pretty much maybe to settle the score. We got Swerve taking on Rick O'Shit. That's going to be a brutal, maybe bloody war tonight. And lots of other things going on tonight. We got tonight Toni Storm and Queen Amanada with Mariah May on commentary. See how that goes before we go to Grand Slam next weekend in Australia, mate. Put another ship in the baby. So we'll see what happens with that. Tonight, on your 2-hour cure for insomnia, AEW Dynamite. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, hope you had a great Wednesday. Kind of the calm before the storm here in the Northeast. Getting about 2 inches, 2 maybe 3 inches by tomorrow morning. And then it's going to change to rain. But it's still going to be like icy and yucky outside. So please be careful when you go outside tomorrow morning and pretty much all day tomorrow. And then we're getting another 2 inches on Saturday. And then, oh boy, next week, right before Valentine's Day, we're getting another storm. And it's going to be a huge one. Back to back to back. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Snow. And you thought winter was over. Nope. That damn hedgehog was right. We're getting 6 more weeks of this crap. So, next week ain't gonna be fun. Especially for me, because I had to shovel this shit with a bad back. And I got appointments I might have to cancel. I don't know, but it sucks living in New York City. Pretty much anywhere up the 95, I-95 coast, basically. Get everything. Everything. It's like, where do you want to go to move? Let's go to Arizona. Too hot. California. Fires. Earthquakes. Too expensive. Florida. Hurricanes. Let's go to Canada. No, let's not go to Canada. Well, maybe go to the good parts of Canada, like Ottawa and, Toronto. But, well, certain parts of Toronto, but whatever. But, it's either that or go overseas. I'd rather go to Italy and just eat eat calamar every day, hang out with my cousins, because, all Italians are cousins, but, whatever. But we move on. But that's pretty much it. But be safe in the next coming days and pretty much all next week here in the Northeast. Hopefully my cable and internet don't go out. That'll be bad. Well, for some of you, like, yay! Fuck you. I'm not going anywhere. Whether you like it or not, I ain't going anywhere. So, deal with it, bitches. That's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Wednesday night, February the 5th, 2025. Thank you all for watching right here on the Peter Joseph channel. And I'm Peter Joseph, one sexy beast. Thank you for watching, that's all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as the title below says, it is time for your late and out-of-date NXT thoughts. You understand? Thoughts. For last night's show, February the 4th, 2025, we are back at home base at the Performance Center, well, not the Performance Center, sorry, the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. Alright, this is the pre-Ultimate to Ultimate Go-Home show. Next week is the Go-Home show before we hit NXT Vengeance Day, coming your way next Saturday night at 6 p.m. from Washington, D.C. Should be a great show. Lots of matches have been announced as of this show. So, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. The big one, the big match of the night was the main event with Trick Willie Shamon and the NXT champion, the Big Man from Wakanda, the Ruler, Ola, Hu, Femi. Teaming up. Can they coexist? I don't know. Against I Did It, Grayson Waller, and Austin Theory, and a whole lot more on NXT. So before we start off, our commentary team, as always, the man with the creepy jacket and lots of candy, that's Vic Joseph. We got Corey Slave, and the man that smokes more fucking weed than you do, and that's the two-time Hall of Famer, oh yeah, man, the Kool-Aid Man, oh yeah, man, Booker T, sucker! Alright, so we had those three guys on commentary, and we start off with our first match of the night. We had the beautiful Chilean hottie, Stephanie Farcour, taking on, a member of Fatal Influence, and that's JC Jane! Looking scrumptious with the Women's North American Champion, Fallon, don't call her Dawn Henley, and my girl, well, she's wearing a face mask, but still sexy, Jasmine Nix at ringside. Alright, it's a pretty good match. Booker T still going crazy every time that Stephanie does that move that looks like Victoria's move, when she wraps her heads around her legs around your head and it goes bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah! Booker T, calm down. God damn it. But anyway, pretty much back and forth match. Eventually Jasmine Nix gets in the ring. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. And referee's like, hold on. No DQ. I'm like, what are you doing? But anyway, she she breaks up a springboard cross body block. Stephanie hit the springboard cross body for a near fall, and then Jasmine comes in. Bad idea, because Stephanie, bam, headbutts her right, pretty much in her gorgeous face, even though it's protected with a face mask. And then Stephanie hits a super kick on JC Jane, then connects with the SVB, with the package backbreaker, I call it. 1, 2, 3, she gets the win and just stares directly at Fallon Henley. And that match is official for Vengeance Day for the Women's North American title. I don't know if we're going to get a title change. We'll see, but, Fallon's got numbers, she got, JC and Jasmine right next to her, and Stephanie got really nobody. So I don't know if we're going to get a title change. We might get a screw job. I hope not, but I'd love to see Stephanie go to stunned and deliver in April with the Women's North American title. But then again, who knows? We get that. Alright, so I gave that match 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the women's locker room with lovely ladies. We have Delta and the resident surfer girl, Soruka. They're talking to random chicks. And then, last legend, get shit done. And the beautiful birthday girl, happy birthday to Jakara Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Scrumptious. I like to be I still want to be that cream in that Oreo cookie. Oh yeah. I know Lash got trick, but you know. Still. I like Jakara Jackson to lick my lollipop. Holy crap. But I digress. Anyway, so they come in and they start, you know, bitching and complaining. And Delta makes fun about them coming up a little bit short again in their title match. I think it was last week with Bianca Belair and Naomi. And then we see Chemical X of Gigi Dolan, Tatum Paxley, and Shotzi. They start making fun. Jakara tells Tatum and Gigi to take care of business with Delta and Soruka later on. And they got next. So whoever wins the match gets Lash and Jakara probably next week, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we got that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video recap of the beautiful Roxanne Perez performance in the Women's Royal Rumble. The Iron Woman going an hour and 7 minutes and change. That's a long time. So, didn't win, obviously, because she got thrown out by Horseface Charlotte Flair. But, what are you going to do? Alright, but we got a Women's Summit coming up a little bit later with her, Bayley, give me a hug, and the NXT Women's Champion, the beautiful Julia. We got that. But, before we even get to that, we go to Sarah Schreiber backstage with the Huda, Oba, Who, family, the NXT champ. And, I think we had Ava Rain there, too. Ava says that I run everything in NXT, but what I don't know is that you run everything that happens inside the ring. So I want you to show Austin and Grayson why they don't belong in the same ring. And I was like, well, I don't owe anybody anything, even my so-called tag team partner, Trick Willie, anything. I'm just going to show why I am the Huda. And then at the pay-per-view, I'm just going to wipe the floor with Grayson and Austin Theory. I'm like, why is that a match at the pay-per-view? I mean, come on. I know it's probably going to be a fatal four-way now, but you know, who knows? But then again, wait till the end of the show. But we got that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to, well, Lexis King? Did it look like Lexis King? It looked like a fucking Ken doll. Like, what the fuck is this? Anybody notice that? He looked really weird. Like his head was like, he shaved half his head, and then spray painted that black crap on there with like his beard. I'm like, what is this? Who the fuck are you? I mean, who the fuck is this guy? And calling himself Lexis King and the NXT Heritage Champion. What the fuck? Brian Pillman Jr., you have gone to Weirdville. Anyway. So he comes out, says, you know, I'm the NXT Heritage Champion. You know, I didn't want to do things like what Regal wanted to do. You know, I wanted to win it my way, which he did. And, you know, blah, 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 blah. Then he's like, I want to take the NXT Heritage Cup to new heights, but I want to change the rules, so it means no stupid time limits, no cornermen, no fucking rounds. So basically a one-fall match. I take that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. Like Paul Stanley would say. Let's do it one-on-one, no cornermen, no stupid rounds, no breaks in between. Let's just do it. Winner take all, one fall, and the winner gets the Heritage Cup. Simple, right? Great. So he does that, and then we hear the music of somebody we used to know, and that's Fawn! Fandango! Yes! Johnny Curtis, JDC from TNA, he makes his NXT technically NXT re-debut? Return? Whatever you want to call it. And everybody's like, oh my god, it's Fandango! Everybody's dancing and everything. I'm like, where's Summer Rae when you need her? You know? Shit. So he comes out. He's like, let me reintroduce myself. My name is JDC. I'm from TNA, and I am a part of the system. I'm representing the system. And then Lex is like, wait a minute. You used to run around and play dresser with Tyler Breeze and Breezango. Remember that? Former tag team champions. You know, fireman, policeman, brother, this is not the YMCA. They were funny. I liked Breezango. I wish they came back. But Tyler Breeze is a producer in NXT, so you never know. I would mark the fuck out if Breezango came back as a tag team and won the tag team belts again. I'd mark the fuck out. Holy shit. So he says that, and Fandango probably with the line of the night. That's very clever and witty coming from a guy that looks like he had his face spray painted on this morning. Oh, damn. Bam! Right in the nuts. Oh, yeah, you gotta love it. So basically, Fandango challenges Lexis King to a Heritage Cup title match, and we get it next week. Are we gonna get a title change? No. I'd like it, but I doubt it. So we get a Heritage Cup match between Fandango, JDC, and Lexis King. Oh, I would love for the Heritage Cup to show up on TNA. Because they got the tapings coming up from Orlando. You know, at the Impact Zone. Remember that? I remember that. So we got that. So I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. Moving on. Alright, then we see a clip of a hit show on the CW11. It's not debuting tonight. It's on tonight. It's called Wild Cards, starting at 8 p.m. I actually got a tape cut. Let me do that right now. Actually, I'm doing this live, so... I do want to... I'm going to see a little bit of it, but I'm not going to watch all of it, obviously. Obviously not going to watch it, but... what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm changing up to, what am I doing? Go, there you go. That's what I wanted to do. Change it to TBS. Before Dynamite goes on in about 15 minutes. Anyway. Alright, so, like I said, tonight, we got a special, episode of a show called Wild Cards, which I have no idea what it's about. But, there's a special guest on the show, and that's my cousin. Hey, Gus! Get in here. Come on. I know you're making a call bar for me. I know. Just get in here for 5 seconds. Get in here. My cousin. That's my cousin, my legit cousin. I'm not kidding about that. That's my legit cousin, Tony D'Angelo, who makes me a big pile of calamari. You know how much I get it for? $2. You, yes, you, fat boy, get it for $10.50 at your local restaurant or your local pizzeria. I get it for $2 because that's my cousin. So anyway, Tony D'Angelo is going to be on the show tonight. He has a little bitty part in it. We saw a clip of that. It was pretty damn good. I liked it. It was great. Why's my voice cracking? I don't know. But anyway, so we cut to the back where the family is looking on. Stack's like, you know, everybody's happy. Then Stax takes a little bit of an issue with Hollywood Tony D, or not Hollywood Hogan, brother. So Hollywood Tony D and him talking to Izzy Dame last week. Instead of having our backs last week, you were talking to, Izzy. Why? We got Adriana Rizzo here, So Stack's like, I don't want to break your balls there, Tony D. I'm sorry. No, actually, you say, I'm just busting your balls, Don, And then the Don tells Stax, you should focus on Ridge Holland. Pretty much. Stop worrying about what Tony's doing, I know he's got problems with a lot of people going after his belt, but stay in your lane, underboss. Just saying. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then we go to Rich Holland and chanting Stacks Lorenzo with the family at ringside. Even Tony D's there. Eventually, near the end of the match, Rich Holland gets sent to the outside, right near the resident consigliere, the man who lives downstairs from you. That's Luca Crucifino. And Rich just shoves Luca. Luca's like, you son of a bitch! The referee's like, hey, get off the apron. You know, Luca's trying to go after him. And Ridge used that distraction. Well, actually, he tried to use it, but then used the distraction to hurt or possibly beat Stacks. But then Izzy Dame gets in the ring, and then Ridge like turns right around to see her, and Izzy like falls down, gets out in the ring, and then Stacks rolls Holland over for a near fall. And then Ridge hits the Western Lariat, then connects with the Redeemer DDT. 1, 2, 3, and, well, Tony D, my cousin's not a happy camper. And we'll see why later. So, Ridge Holland gets the win, and we see Sean Spears, Nico, and Resident Virgin Brooks Jensen looking on from the balcony, like, ha 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 ha! My plan worked, So we'll see what happens with all them, and Tony D with the North American title later on. Alright, so I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the back. We have Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inamura, dressed identically in biker outfits. Inamura in a biker's outfit, that just surprises me. But hey, he's a legend, he can do whatever the fuck he wants! We have sushi made in a bike outfit! Okay. Calm down, dude. Ride the Harley, then we go to the sushi bowl later, okay? Calm down. Anyway, so, they're getting tired of Fraxium ducking them. OTM has been nowhere to be found since basically they kicked their ass. I don't know when that was. And then, Ben Frazier says that Briggs and Inamura have to prove to them they are worthy of getting a tag team title shot instead of, yapping all the time. So then they mention, we're going to go to TNA, we're going to prove that we're the best tag team in the world, which they did. So we'll get that. So we move on. Alright, so I think eventually Briggs and Jensen, Briggs and Inamura will get a tag team title shot. I doubt they're going to win it, but you never know. We get that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get the announcement that WWE Evolve. Evolve's coming back. Well, not the Evolve that I grew up on and you grew up on, but the newbies of the WWE, at the Performance Center, basically, we'll see some of them on Evolve, which will debut March the 5th. Not on regular TV, it's on Tubi. Some app that, you probably can get easily. I don't know if you have to pay for that. I don't think I have to look on. I have it on my satellite. I don't know. Not my satellite. Sorry, my PS5. I gotta look if it's I think it's a free app. You can just download it on your PS5. You can just watch. I'm not sure if it's a payable app. I'm not even sure. Who cares? But I'm not really gonna. I might watch a few episodes. I don't know if I'm gonna review it. I know Zeta Steele's in it. I know her very well, among other, not so much others that are gonna be on Evolve, but I know Zeta Steele. That's pretty much it, But so Evolve begins on March the 5th on Tubi. To be or not to be? That is the question. What is the question? To be or not to be? Oh, okay. Okay, Shakespeare. He was a weird guy, Shakespeare. Anyway, moving on. Alright, then we go to a women's tag team match. With Sol Ruka, the Resident Surfer Girl, and Delta teaming up against, well, two-thirds of Chemical X, Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley, with Shotzi at ringside. Wasn't a great match. We get to the end. Eventually, Delta gets the hot tag. Actually, Delta gets the hot tag to Sol Ruka. Delta catches Tatum in mid-air, hits a F5 onto Gigi Dolan. Ow! And then Sol Ruka runs up the ropes, hits the Soul Snatcher. 1, 2, 3 to get the win. So they will take on Lash Legend and Shakara Jackson, I guess next week. I don't know when, but it was a decent match. 2.25 out of 5 stars. We get that. Alright, then we get a video recap of Julia and Stephanie Riccora's decent performance in the Rumble. Didn't win, obviously. Then we go to backstage with Sarah Schreiber and Trick Witty! And he's like, I haven't seen Oba all day, but it's all good because we don't need a plan, we don't need to strategize. The plan is simple. I gotta show Ava that I should be in the title match at Vengeance Day, not Grayson and not Theory. I'm getting tired of both of them trying to snake their way into things. And I'm gonna whoop both of their asses later on. And then he says that Oba's receipt is coming very soon. And then he leaves, and we see that color grid glitch in the background. More of that later. So we get that. So I get that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then we see Ava with a bunch of security guards behind her, well, next to her. We have Ethan Page and the young OG, the man who has this shot. That's Javon Evans. And Ava's like, you know what, Javon, you didn't listen to me last week. You attacked Ethan Page, you attacked security guards, so I have no other choice but to suspend you. And then Ethan's like, no. We're not going to suspend him. We're going to punish him. And he's going to have a match with me at Vengeance Day. So Ava's like, okay, I'll give you the match. And Javon, I'll let you have at it. Only, and if only, you get medically cleared. I don't know. I mean, the guy has his mouth wire shut. I don't know if you can get medically cleared for that. So I don't know. I think the match is still going to happen. Maybe Javon finally gets his revenge. I don't know. But I'd rather just wait this out. I'd rather just have it on NXT TV, not the pay-per-view, but that's just me. So we get that. Alright, 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get the Women's Summit with Bayley, give me a hug, Julia, and Roxy. Roxy comes out, says, hey, can you give it up for me? Because I went an hour and 7 minutes in the Rumble. Blah, blah, blah. Bayley comes out, says, you don't want to wait for Julia? Okay. And then Roxy continues to bash Bayley, saying, oh, you only came to NXT because you couldn't hack, on Raw and SmackDown and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, come on, really? And then Bayley's like, when you lost the title, you went completely nuts. You lost your edge and everything. Blah, blah, blah. And then Roxy's like, I'm gonna win the belt back for the third time. Go to Raw, win the belt there. Go to SmackDown, win the belt there. And if I decide to vacate the belt, hey, maybe my friend Corey J can win it finally. Oh, boy. The breakup is coming. So then Julia finally comes out and goes, enough! He's like, and basically says, Bayley, I will beat you. I will beat you, and I will beat you too, Bayley. And at Vengeance Day, one of you will survive the beautiful madness. And then, for all people, Charlotte Flair comes back to NXT and gets a big reaction and basically says, Julia, the hype is real. Maybe, just maybe, I might fight you in just like at WrestleMania 37. When I beat Rhea Ripley to become the NXT Women's Champion, I'll do the same thing too if I wanted to. So, Julia, you ask Bayley whatever title I select to face at Mania, I will be walking out the champ. Pretty much she will, for number 15. Woo! And then out of nowhere, Corey J comes behind, attacks with that kendo stick, bat, whatever it is, beats the fuck out of everybody. Well, Bayley and Julia get the crap beat out of them. And then she looks at her former best friend, Roxy, and Roxy's like, hey, we're best friends! Don't hit me! Corey's like, bitch! Psh! Goes to swing and missed. Hey, you can play for the Yankees! Ha ha! So, because I always swing and miss. Sorry. Anyway. Hey, baseball's starting next week. Well, pitchers and catchers are next weekend, so getting exciting! Official games don't, well, spring training doesn't start till February 27th, so 2 weeks from Thursday, my friends. Can't wait. Actually, 2 weeks from tomorrow, I should say. No, 3 weeks from tomorrow. So, we get that. Moving on. Alright, so, we get that. And then later on, Bailey goes in, doesn't knock. I mean, nobody knows how to knock! So, she barges into, Ava Rain's, office and says, Ava! I want that bitch in the ring next week! And Ava's like, which one? Which one? Hold on, Eva! Which one? Which one? That one! Alright, Roger Rabbit reference. Who knew? Alright, so, we got Cora Jade and Bailey next week. One-on-one. Should be interesting. We got that. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so, we get that. Next week, speaking of next week, Josh Briggs and Inamura will battle Hank and Tank and, the no-quarter, Catch Point 3.2. And that's, Tavion Heights and Miles Don't Call Him Ozzy Osbourne. Speaking of Ozzy, final concert July the 5th in England. That's gonna be big, huge. With Sabbath, Ozzy, Pantera, Zakk Wylde's gonna be there. Zakk Wylde! David Draymond's gonna be there. Lizzie Hale and Hailstrom are gonna be there, performing. Alice in Chains. Fred Durst, I mean, so many people. Jesus Christ. I'd love to go to that one if I had, the time. That's gonna be a big fucking sold-out concert. It's in Aston, it's not in, London or Birmingham. It's called what's it called? The End of the Beginning? Or something like that. Beginning of the End tour, I don't know. It's just a one-night thing. It's gonna be epic, though. And Ozzy, by the way, Ozzy, you didn't think he has new music coming out? Oh, next week he has, a new single coming out with his good buddy, Billy Morrison. I don't know the name of it, but I know he has a new single coming out. That's gonna be epic, by the way. And I think next week, Arch Enemy, tomorrow, for all you Arch Enemy fans, they got a new song coming out called See No Evil, Speak No Evil, Speak No Evil, Hear No Evil, See No Evil. I mean, it's a banger. Like everything else. I just don't understand why metal gets shafted royally by the scammies. I mean, the shammies, whatever you want to call them. They don't even care about metal. Even the American Music Awards don't give a fuck about metal. You know who cares about metal? The Billboard Awards, the Golden God Awards, Revolver. But the shammies can go fuck itself. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame, for that matter, too. Why am I on CW? Oh, that's why, because I have 2 shows going at the same time. Sorry, I meant to go to AEW. This is starting right now. Alright, we start with Renee Paquette talking to the Switchblade. Wait, with the Switchblade. Jay White. He's got, problems with Moxley and company. And then, he has a little thing with Cope, because we have to cope with everybody. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. So he's outside in the parking lot. You never can win with that. Any parking lot in wrestling, you never... Here we go. Here we go. Jay White's talking, and here comes the Death Riders, trying to start some shit. And now, rated FTR is behind them. Oh, we're gonna get a brawl. I can feel it. Hang on. Fight! We gotta fight. We got a pair 6 brawl. By God Almighty, Tony Schiavone! Everybody's fighting. I'm surprised, like 4-on-5, basically. Well, 4-on-4 if you count. Oh, Marina Shafir, but basically does nothing. And, so, Jay White goes after Mox, beats him up. They're beating each other up. Cope and FTR going after William Yuta, Claudio, and Pac. And, Moxley just getting destroyed right now. They're fighting in the back. Moxley, pinned Jay White to one of the production crates with a chair. Ow! Then they're fighting all the way to the ring. Somebody call Tony Khan! Where is he? Play the music! Play the music! Oh, damn, they went right into the set. Now into the crowd. Watch out, cameraman! Shit. Ow! Cash Wheeler just threw Pac right into part of the set and it came, almost like a little bit of it came off. Ow. Damn. So we got a Pier 6 brawl to start this Dynamite from Hotlanta, GA. Ho ho! Now Jay White and Mox are fighting by the lights and everything. Claudio gets his shirt ripped off by Adam Copeland or Edge. Mox and everybody's fighting at ringside basically. Dax Harwood beating the shit out of William Yuta, which is always fun. And don't forget, Edge has a title shot at Revolution next month. That's March the 9th, it's like about a month away, so. This is just a brawl. Where's Marina Shafir in all this? Like, they started fighting and you don't even see what happened to Marina Shafir. She like, damn. Damn, Pac's back looks like shit. Ow. He got this big bruise on his back now. Oh, Blade Runner. And Pac stops it. Pac stops it with a kick. Then he starts beating the crap out of Dax Harwood with a kick. Misses sliding drop kick. Shatter Machine by FTR. You'd love to see it. And then Claudio pulls Dax out. The swing of doom. Ow! Right into the freaking barricade. And then Cash Wheeler hits Claudio. Goes for a dive. Tiger uppercut by Claudio. Knocking Cash out. He should have used his clock. You know. And now the Death Riders had the momentum again. Beating the shit out of Jay White. Basically, Mox and Claudio beating the crap out of him. I think we saw Marina Shafir just come back to ringside. Ho ho! There she is. Now, uh-oh! Edge is in the corner. And Claudio sacrificed himself and took the spear from Edge. And Moxley got, Claudio threw Moxley out of the way. And Edge speared Claudio in half. And now Edge is like staring a hole in Mox. Mox is like, oh, regroup! Regroup! Now Edge got the mic. And I'm coping. Cope! Fucking morons. So, wild start to Dynamite. Wild! Buck wild, buck out! Alright, so we get all that. Excuse me. So Moxley and company heading to the hills. So Edge actually challenged Moxley, but Moxley never answered him. So Edge is waiting for an answer for the AEW World Title. So it looks like Mox said yes. He's going back to the ring now. Or is he going back to the ring? Ha! He told Justin Rose, give me the fucking mic! What are you, Scott Steiner? And he's like, I'll see your ass at Revolution. So we got that, so it's official. It is official, Adam Pearce. I think it was official, but then Jay White starts talking to John Moxley, calls him an SOB. And he's like, why don't you try to breathe with a switchblade? I'll choke you in a pool of your own piss and blood. Is he taking a line from XWF? What? Somebody's been watching my tapes. But I digress. So, Jay White issues a no rules ending goes good old fashioned Brisbane brawl in Australia. So we got Jay White and Edge teaming up for the very first time against, Moxley and whatever member of the Death Row. It's probably Yuta. Ugh. Rhea Shafir's just like standing there with the freaking briefcase. Oh, you don't fucked up now. Yeah, okay. You're so scary. You don't even know me! Yeah, I kinda do. We kinda do know who you are. You're Roddy's wife. Now, I just wonder if Roddy screams, Marina's name in bed, Marina! Adam! I don't know, maybe he says Adam, I don't know. Adam! You love it, gotta love it. Anyway, moving on, let's get back to NXT. Alright, so next week we got Tavian Heights and don't call him Ozzy Osbourne, teaming up against Hank and Tank and then taking on Josh Briggs and Inamura in a triple threat match that might have some ramifications for the tag team belts. We'll see what happens with that. Excuse me. Alright, after that, we go to the back. Ridge Holland runs right up to Tony D. My cousin wants another shot at the NXT North American title. Didn't you lose already? And then Izzy suggests, hey, we got a lot of people around here, trying to go at each other, blah, blah, blah. So how about you can get your match, but it's gonna be inside a solid steel cage, brother! So the Don says, I don't need my family to beat you, Ridge. But then we see Sean Spears and Nico and Jensen in the back. I hate to see a title change next week. I hate it. I feel it, but I don't want it. But, we'll see. But we got a cage match next week, right before the pay-per-view. So there you go. Hopefully Tony D, retains, but we got that. Alright, so it is now official. Buddy Matthews gets a Continental Breakfast of Champions title shot against Okada. So that should be pretty damn interesting. So that card next week is going to be epic. Ocean Spray and Kenny taking on Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher, who take on the Hounds of Hell coming up tonight. That's Buddy Matthews and Brody King. Woo! So we got that. Lots of good stuff next week. Holy crap. Speaking of Ocean Spray, here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring, Will Ocean Spray reach for the sky. Whoa! Bam! And he's taking on a mystery member of the Don Callis family. People saying it's Trent Beretta. Probably is. Bluff! Alright, so we got that. Alright, so this should be an interesting match. Bluff! I met Will Ocean Spray when he was in Ring of Honor. Great guy. Amazing guy. This woman's like taking a picture. He's like, I'm recording. He's like, we're having fun. Okay, bro, calm down. It pays to stay at ringside once in a while. But sit at your own risk. And I know that many times. I know that personally. And Rosa knows it too. She still has nightmares of Michael Elgin almost coming into her lap. Not like that, you morons. I only come in her lap. But I digress. Alright. So next week we got a cage match for the North American title. We got that. Alright, then we go to match number 4. Kaylani Jordan taking on Carmen Petrovic with her boyfriend, Ashanti the Adonis, the resident pimp. It was an okay match. Kaylani, Jada Parker on commentary. Near the end of the match, Kaylani hits a running Olympic slam. Nice. And then she starts staring at Jada. She hits not one, but two split-legged moonsaults. And then she floats over on the second one, making her tap out to a rear naked choke. I mean, really? And then she gets the win, but still has the hold applied. Referee's trying to, you know, get her off. He's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't break at 5. And the referee, dumb, I don't know what you were doing. The referee's like, reverse decision. So Carmen wins by reverse decision. And then Jay's like, you dumb bitch, you know. So then later on, Kaylani's in the back, I think with Ava, and Ava's like, what are you doing? And Kaylani's like, I gotta poop myself this year. Who's this? He's taking on Mark Davis? No, who's this? Trent Seven? No, it is Mark Davis. Yeah, it is. Wait. Mark Davis has turned on Ocean Spray? Are you out of your mind? Wow. I didn't think Mark Davis, of all people, would be fighting his own, you know, an Empire teammate. Yeah. Ocean Spray's gonna oh, hello. Ocean Spray like slapped him and Davis like chopped the fuck out of him. Yeah, basically Mark Davis just sold his soul to the devil. Not MJF, maybe the other one. But like cartwheel? Interesting. Alright, so we get that. Yeah, so Kaylani is going completely nuts. So I think she's gonna get a match with Jada. I don't know. But we move on. Alright, then Stephanie Ricora is in the parking lot. Says that I'm gonna make history at Vengeance Day, and neither JC or Jasmine were able to save Fallon from inevitability. And then we see Lola Vice get out of her car, just like walk right behind her. And then Stephanie sees it. She goes, says something in Spanish I couldn't even pronounce. And then Stephanie tells Fallon that she'll see her in hell. See you in hell! You know that great song. I can't even sing it, but whatever. Alright, so we got that. 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then, like I said, Bayley gets Corey Jade next week. And then A-Town Down Under before the main event. They start bickering with each other about who's going to win the NXT World title. Oh, you know, the breakup is coming. So we'll see what happens with that. Moving on. Alright, then we go to the main event. Oba and Trick teaming up for the first time. Can they coexist? I don't know, but they take on Grayson and Austin Theory. And it was just a wild match. Long match, too. But in the end, Theory with a leaping back elbow smashed to Oba. Oba goes to the fall from Grace. Theory counters that with a Hurricanrana to the outside. Trick is in the ring, and then Eddie Thorpe, DJ Nightwolf comes in, attacks Trick with the leather strap on the referee's back, and then, referee's like, oh, I don't know what happened. And then, Grayson Waller connects with a roll-through flatliner. 1, 2, 3, so, wow. Grayson Waller pins Trick Willie. Huh? Thanks to DJ Nightwolf, of all people? Match is alright, 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Eddie Thorpe transitions into a ground and pound attack, and then starts whipping Trick Willie like he's basically Kunta Kinte. My name is Dobby. So it felt like Roots at the end of the fucking program. I mean, come on. So probably gonna get Trick Willie versus Eddie Thorpe in a scrap match, maybe at Vengeance Day. Not that I really want to see that, but okay, we'll go there. We got that. Alright, so they end the show, and then we see the color grid again, and then I thought it was going to be the end of the show, but then that transitions into a little video showing a new faction coming to NXT, and that's behind this color grid thing. They're going to debut it. We're going to see them at Vengeance Day. And we see silhouettes of them, and we don't even know who they are. But somebody leaked it online on X that one member is Saquon. What's his goddamn name? Saquon Sugar or something like that. And the other members are people that we don't know. I think one of them is Dion Lennox. I thought one of them looked like Ora Menza, another one looked like Ricky Starks, but obviously not. But then again, we'll see what happens next week at Vengeance Day. So it's a new faction. I think it's Retribution 2.0, led by Ali. We'll see Ali probably next week. Who knows? With the NXT TNA partnership, you never know. But looks like we're getting a new big faction that's gonna run amok in NXT and maybe TNA. Who knows? So, but like I said, one member is Saquon Sugar, I believe his name is, and the other one is Dion Lennox. We know him. The resident nerd. Well, he's not a nerd anymore. And then I think the other two guys are Julius Carver, I think his name is. I forget the names. I didn't even write it down on my notes, but I should have. Bad production. So what? So we get that at the end of the show. So, like I said, I think we're getting Retribution 2.0. The way it should have been. Well, with Ali. Ali was a later member, but basically Ali's version of Retribution in WWF went nowhere. It was so bad. Mason Madden, became Mace, and now he's Marseille, MXM collection with Monsieur, Slapjack, he used to be in TMK, whatever, that NXT tag team, the Australian tag team, it was a not TDMK, I forget, well, they're part of TMDK now, I think. I can't think of their names. Shane, not Shane Taylor. Shane, I can't think of his last name. But you know what I'm talking about. The guy's from Australia. I don't know what happened to him. He was in AEW for a little bit, and pretty much went to Japan. Now he's back. I guess he's back now. So he's got him, and then Cutler. This guy Cutler, Carver. I don't know who the hell he is. So it's like newbies, basically. Great! Well, Dion Lennox is not a newbie per se. We've seen him a couple times, but I agree with some of the people said that one of the silhouettes looked like Ricky Starks with the ears and everything. I'm like, maybe. I mean, his contract. Well, Tony Khan's pretty much holding him and Phoenix hostage. I don't know what Ricky Starks is gonna do. I don't know what he's doing with Ray Phoenix. Wardlow, I don't know what happened to Wardlow. Miro, I think he left. He's like, I don't want to be here. I don't blame you if you're not going to be used on television. But I think Wardlow's hurt or just not misused. I'd rather have Wardlow in NXT. He should be part of that faction. Ricky Stark's the same thing, but can't come over because of his contract. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, so that ends NXT. I thought NXT was a pretty solid show, so I gave it 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show down below in the comments section, and we'll talk about it. That's that. Alright, guys, I am out of here. Ouch. Big, almost Kogayama knee strike right in the Ocean Space face. Ouch. Like a Super Dragon curb stomp. With the knee, though, not with the foot. Like Super Dragon always does. Super Dragon! So Mark Davis is just beating the shit out of Ocean Spray right now. Damn, overhead dragon suplex. Oy. And then right into the big knee. It kind of felt like Eric and Ivar from the War Machine. Damn. And then that freaking knee curb stomp. Ocean Spray comes back with a flippy dippity, handspring flippy kick that barely hit him. Hey, Sting in the audience? That same guy that was there last week, like, dressed up as, like Sting, he's in the audience again. Big crossbody. We got a tope con hilo. Suicide plancha. Now, Excalibur going, tope plancha. Suicida, whatever. We got that. Alright, my good friends, it's time for me to get out of here. I'm gonna go watch the rest of Dynamite, and maybe later tonight, we'll do your Dynamite review right here on the channel. So stay with me, hit that bell, so when that video goes up, you'll get to see it. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, 7 out of 10 stars for NXT, which got 766,000 views. And Ocean Spray almost won with the Oz Cutter. And Don Callis almost got on the ring apron. If Mark Davis beats Ocean Spray, I'm gonna be pissed. And there goes the, well, I was about to say, there goes the armband. It goes for, Ocean Spray tries for the, hidden blade. Davis blocked it, hits a big-time Lariato. And then, oh! Ho, 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 jeez! Like a jumping Canadian destroyer. And almost, barely kicked out Ocean Spray. Can we see that again, please? A jumping, like, pile driver-ish. It was sick. Damn, this is actually a pretty decent match. So there you go. And now Rick Knox is looking to see if Ocean Spray's neck is still intact. And now Davis rips off the middle turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll see what happens with this match. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.